Witajcie bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku Let's Playing gra o Tron, czy tam Zagrajmy, już kurde mi się to myli, ale nieważne. Dobra, porozmawiajmy sobie z półpiwkiem. Co on ciekawego powie?
Is this the manse of the family Langwood?
Yes? Who's asking?
I am Sir Alester of House Sarwick. I need to speak with Sir Giles. Is he in?
Yes, Sir Giles? Yes, he's here. Do you want me to go find him?
What do you think?
Well, yes. Forgive me, my lord. I am on my way.
Jakiś taki nieogarnięty gościu. Dla przypomnienia wykonujmy misję poboczną. Jakiś list mamy przekazać jakiejś tam komuś.
Where is he? Ah, Sir Alester. I don't believe I've had the pleasure, even of knowing you by name. Please tell me, what brings you to my door?
I have come on behalf of a young lady known to you. Bethany entrusted me with a message for you.
Beth? God be good. Thank you for informing me, Half-Pint. I will take care of it from here. Now go stir something in the kitchens.
In the kitchens. Yes, sir.
Are you afraid of what might be heard, Sir Giles?
You could say that. I'm to be married soon, you see. I doubt that the name of Beth would go down too well if spoken too loud. It's a sorry business. I liked the girl, truly I did. I had some of my best times with her. Unfortunately, the family of my betrothed might be rather sensitive about the matter. I'm sure you understand.
Yes, completely.
What? Oh, what did she want?
She asked me to give you this, and to tell you that she hopes to see you. She is expecting your child, Sir Giles. She needs you.
My what? A bastard? With Beth? Gods, that is, unexpected. Why did this have to happen now? I mean, I've had my fair share of scandal, but this... What am I to do? Do you think this will put my marriage at risk? I've done nothing wrong, have I? A man is entitled to have a good time when he's young, isn't he?
It is one thing to have a good time and another to cause others to suffer. The poor girl loves you. The girl is but an innocent and trusted you. You took advantage of her. She is now in need because of you. Only a coward would abandon her like this.
Did I hear you say innocent? Are you sure we speak of the same Beth?
What do you mean?
Is this some sort of joke? Beth is a whore, Shatire's most beautiful girl. I was her best client, at least before I, became betrothed. I'm sure you understand.
That is not how she described things to me.
Maybe she was ashamed. Or perhaps she thought that you would turn her away if she told you. In truth, I thought all I need to do was stop going there, and each would then carry on with their own lives. I would never have imagined she would leave the brothel for me. That changes everything, doesn't it?
I only agreed to pass on a message, my lord. It is not for me to judge in this matter. I will leave you to search your soul and conscience for what should be done.
I suppose you have the right of it. My doorway is not the place to think this through. Best to sleep on it. You have really gone to a lot of trouble for a matter that is of no personal concern, my lord. Thank you for that, and for your honesty. Here, I want to give you this. It isn't much, but take it as a token of the gratitude of the Langwood family.
Thank you, Sir Giles. I am sure you will make a devoted husband.
No tak, nie będę pomagał komuś, kto oszukał mnie, nie? Przed chwilą. Dlatego... No przepraszam bardzo. Rozmowa. Pójdziemy jeszcze porozmawiać może z nim. A co? Mam się nie śpieszyć w końcu. Dobra, ale kolejna misja wykonana, także liczę na kciuka w górę. A co?
Alester, were you able to discover anything?
I know what happened. The murderers in the sewers were targeting a boy by the name of Cedric Rivers. His last name leaves no room for doubt. He's a bastard child, just like those the Queen is hunting down. But the assassins also killed whoever else.
How can something this dreadful have been allowed to happen?
No właśnie, przecież ja to już z nim gadałem o tym. Dobra, przepraszam, 2.
Why would he do so?
Dobra. Sialalalala.
In fact,
Kończymy.
you helped track one of...
Dobra.
It was meant for Grand Meister Pycelle, who sits on the Royal Council.
Chyba to wziąłem. O Boże, ale to takie to długie było. No dobra, to lecimy. Nie wiem, czy przed chwilą zdobyłem to doświadczenie za tą rozmowę znowu. Zresztą nieważne. Chyba mogę się już przebrać w normalne rzeczy. I zapomniałem Skype'a wyciszyć, ale okej, nieważne. Hełm. Dobra, to sobie założymy. Co mamy tu jeszcze? Dokładnie. Okej, może być. Chciałem... Dobrze. Przepraszam, kichnąłem sobie po prostu. I nie chciałem, żeby to było słychać na filmie, także szybko puściłem ten klawisz, na którym mówię. Dobra, mam uruchomiony stoper, ale bez zbędnego pieprzenia przechodzimy do głównej misji. Brakuje mi tutaj skakania. Wiecie, tak sobie po schodach. No i nie tutaj poszedłem, jak zwykle. Jestem nieogarnięty, Flothar. Nie, dobrze poszedłem. Czyli jednak jestem ogarnięty. O, tu jest to. Teraz chyba tu. Gdzieś tędy. Może coś takiego. Okej. Kanały Królewskiej Przystani. Tam mamy chyba się z kimś spotkać, czy coś takiego. Zresztą nieważne. O. Nadal poszukujemy teraz mordercy prawdziwego tego brata. Chyba coś takiego. Jestem na 100% pewien. Chcę szybko nagrać ten odcinek. I idę z psem na spacerek. On sobie leży. Nie wiem, po co wam to mówię, serio. Ale tak jakoś. Dobra, nieważne. Kontynuujemy. Okej. Także teraz znowu będziemy przemierzali te kanały. Mam nadzieję, że mnie tutaj nic nie zaatakuje, chociaż dawno nie było walki. Wow. Co tu się dzieje? Co oni walczą? Walka. Dobra. My mamy, no właśnie. Rupert? Tak, z Rupertem to miało być.
Maester Rupert, here is the man I was speaking of. Sir Alester Solk.
It's an honor, sir. Now that your friend is here, let us get straight to the point. I understand that one of my books has piqued your interest.
Indeed, Master. The book on the lineages of the Seven Kingdoms. You have brought it with you, haven't you?
Don't get ahead of yourself. You'll get the book, but only once you've paid me the price I ask.
Your price doesn't matter to us. Give us that book immediately, or you'll be in big trouble.
I've dealt with enough of these situations in my life. I have insurance. The book is hidden. Kill me, and you'll never get your hands on it. So as you can see, we have need of each other. The price is my life. You have no doubt heard of the secret fights organized in this arena. Well, I've gotten myself into a bit of a debt there.
What kind of debt?
The kind of bet I'll never be able to fully repay. I wagered with the owner of this ring a life of servitude against all his riches. And I lost. As is traditional for merchants of the free cities, Ossifer is proclaiming to everyone that I'm his slave. He left me only one way out. If I want to be free again, I have to defeat his champion in the arena. The problem is that his champion is a savage warrior who goes by the name of Eric. They say he can crush the skulls of his enemies with his bare hands.
I see. You clearly stand no chance against him.
Exactly. But Ossifer never said I couldn't appoint a man to fight for me. Unfortunately, I don't know of anyone in King's Landing who could possibly defeat such a brute.
Now I understand why you have turned to us.
Yes, I'm sure it's quite obvious. I think you stand a much better chance in this arena than me.
Maybe. It's just that I don't typically put on a show in illegal fights.
Sir Alester, a man must sometimes take the darker path that will lead him to the light of justice. Come on. This book will allow you to see exactly what the Queen fears so much, and to bring down Valar at the same time.
Fine. I will do whatever is necessary to avenge Garwin's death.
Wonderful. You're a lifesaver, sir.
You know full well that I am not doing this for you, Robert.
No matter. It all amounts to the same thing for me. Leave me a moment. I need to formalize everything with Ossifer.
No dobra, to będziemy się napieprzali na arenie, spoko.
There he is, Ossifer. That man right there is my champion.
I really didn't think you'd managed to talk some poor bastard into this. Welcome, sir. So, you're willing to risk your life for this ass of a man? I hope you know what you're doing.
So you'll keep your word, eh? If he defeats your champion, my debt is no more.
Yes, but we both know that will never happen. Eric is undefeated. As you have chosen to die in the arena, you'll need a fighting name. How do you wish to be introduced to the crowd?
Mam już imię, Alester. Oto Alester! To jest imię. Potrzebuję, które związane. Wybiorę imię na Fox. Dobra, Kickstarter bierzemy
I'll
to.
be known as the Red Demon.
The Red Demon, eh? Yeah, it's mysterious enough that people will start wondering. It'll be great for the wagering. Take the door on the left and prepare yourself down there. Then speak to the guard when you're ready. He'll give me the signal and open the gate for you. Better say your prayers. My champion, Eric, comes straight out of the wild lands beyond the wall. That's for you, Rupert. Remember, if your champion dies today, your family will join you in your life of servitude, as agreed.
No spoko, dobra, powinniśmy dać radę, ja sobie jeszcze tutaj zapiszę. F5? Tak, F5. Nowa nadzieja, przygotuj się w komnacie na dole i porozmawiaj ze strażnikiem, gdy będziesz gotów do walki. Dobrze, co mamy za tym utrzymać? Czekajcie. Chyba, że tutaj mam iść. Tak?
The fight is going to start any time now. I was able to learn a little about your opponent. Ask him what you'd like to learn, as we have precious little time.
Does this giant have some sort of flaw I can take advantage of?
They say that once he bleeds, it doesn't stop. Cut him and he'll continue to weaken as the fight drags on. Do you hear that? This is it. It's time.
Aha, jedną stronę tylko,
The
jedną
flame
tam się
will soon
dowiedzieliśmy.
be extinguished.
Okej, no dobra, czyli krwawienie, tak? Jego tam, ale nie wiem co jest jego silną stroną, czego mam unikać i tak dalej, ale okej. Jeszcze jeden zapis. I zobaczymy jak to wyjdzie w praktyce, czy mi się uda za pierwszym razem, chociaż mam obniżony trochę poziom trudności, także nie powinno być źle. Fajnie urozmaicony misję.
Let's get this over with.
Musimy się za kim wstawić, no. Ja chcę jego zbroję. Taką ma ten Mors, coś takiego, nie? Z tymi czaszkami. Oh shit. Dobra. Krwawienie, tak?
To be amazed! Tonight, we are lucky enough to be witnessing some unexpected entertainments. For your pleasure tonight, a stranger decided to step up into our arena. Please welcome the Red Demon! He's going up against a warrior who has fought and killed more than 12 men. You all know who I'm talking about. Here is Eric, the wild lands that lie beyond the wall. Only one of these warriors will leave this arena victorious. Which will it be? I hope you have all placed your wagers. Let the fight commence!
Okej, także zaczynamy walkę. Dobra. O, on ma taki pancerz. Dobra, unieruchomienie. Atakuje, przyjmuje pozycję obronną. Dobra, takie combo. Dobra, nie cel... O, dobra. Uderzenie w twarz. Jest oszołomiony, ładnie. Niezwykle podobny, gdy otoczą cię przeciwnicy uderzeniem w nogi. Nie, jeszcze nie możemy go unieruchomić. Także szybko sobie naładujemy energię wtedy, kiedy on jest oszołomiony. Dokładnie. Teraz weźmiemy Jeszcze raz go ogłuszymy. A co? Dokładnie. I teraz z autoataków powinniśmy dokładnie 216 on mi uderzył, czy ja jemu? Ała! Ale mnie poskładał. Dobra, to wstawaj, wstawaj. Ja pierdzielę. Dobra. Muszę jak najszybciej go oszołomić. No, spróbuj. Dalej, podnieś się. Tak. O, pięknie, oszołomiony. Teraz szybko energii. Weźmiemy, zmniejszyć jego precyzję. Może nie uda mu się nas trafić. Jak mi przypieprzy z tego młota i... Tak, udało się. Chociaż wiem, że potem by było trudniej. O, lucik został. Haha, poziom 5. Dobra, co my tu mamy? Rupert powinien wypełnić swoje. Chyba że chce nas oszukać po prostu. Dobra, rozejrzyjmy się tutaj, czy mamy coś ciekawego. Aha, to są tylko zbroje. Czy coś było? Nie. No zobaczmy, czy... Wow, gdzie ja poszedłem? Chwila, nie tutaj chyba. Czy na pewno? Z drugiej strony powinienem wyjść. No i co? I udało nam się pokonać. Wiadomo, że na wyższym poziomie trudności miałbym z nim nie lada problemy. Ale jest jak jest.
You should be proud, Sir Alester. That was a fight to remember.
Wonderful. You just saved my life.
Damn! You killed one of my best men. But by the seven, was this show worth it?
Reminds me of the good old days, and the time of the great Lucifer the Unvanquished. What a fight!
I was not fighting for mere glory. The book, Rupert.
Here you go. You deserved it. You're an excellent fighter. If you ever fight in these parts again, you must send me word.
Let us return to my lord's residence, Sir Alester. We'll feel more at ease there.
You go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
Very well. Here, take this key. It'll let you access the basement from the courtyard. I made good use of it at times, when my lord sent me down here to recruit fighters. Be safe, and return to us soon.
Come back anytime, my friend. This arena will always welcome you. You'll soon make a name for yourself, and a fortune. Just let me find a new champion first. It's going to take a while, so feel free to take a look around town in the meantime.
Czyli jeżeli będę potrzebował trochę pieniędzy, zawsze mogę tutaj przyjść i powalczyć sobie. No okej, dzięki. Wow, spokojnie. Chwila, do tyłu. Może... Tak, ten jest wyjście. No. Dalej. Czemu nie mogę wyjść? Okej, jednak mogę. Teraz musimy iść do Lorda Harletona i opowiedzieć mu, co się stało. Może zobaczymy, o co chodzi tak naprawdę z tymi bękartami, po co one są i tak dalej. Oczywiście bez spoilerów, bo... Nie no kurde, przecież każdy wie, o co chodzi, ale okej, udajmy, że nie wiemy, że będzie to zaskoczenie czy coś tam. Co to za szumy? Czy to woda? Może jestem blisko portu jakiegoś, czy coś. Nie wiem. No. Krew i piach. Dobra, o co chodzi? Nie, akurat teraz nie mam ochoty naprawdę walczyć, ale to się może zmienić, oczywiście może się zmienić. Może nawet w następnym odcinku pójdziemy sobie powalczyć dla odprężenia. Dobra.
Sir Alester, Desmond was just telling me of your adventures. Congratulations on your victory.
Would that I didn't have to fight, but at least we have the book.
Get the book out. We must start our research without delay. I don't understand. What could John Aaron have possibly found in this book?
Indeed, I also cannot see what secret this book could hold. Wait! Go back!
What did you see?
Maybe I'm mistaken, but the bastard that I hunted down with Valar, he had dark hair and blue eyes. When I talked to the city watchguards after the sewer murders, they told me that the victim, Cedric, was also dark-haired. All births from the marriages between Baratheons and Lannisters have this in common. Raven hair, prevails over golden. Of course. Now I know what John Arryn discovered. Children.
What are you talking about?
We have been researching the bastard line when we should be looking at the legitimate children. Cersei is a Lannister and Robert is a Baratheon. Their children should have dark hair and blue eyes, as is written in the book. It has always been so. And yet, they are blonde. The royal children are illegitimate. This is what John Arryn discovered.
By the Seven! But then, the bastards that the damned queen is hunting down.
They are the only true descendants of King Robert Baratheon. That's why the Queen wants them dead. R'hllor's light. The Queen even involved me in this treachery.
She didn't hesitate to execute the bastard children of that fool, Robert, to keep his adultery a secret. Everything she does so to serve herself. Her people might well die, and on her orders too, if she deemed it necessary.
And Valar being her little pet only makes matters worse. This news makes the race to control Riverspring even more dire. The future of my people is at stake, and the only reason Valar desires the lands are power and vengeance.
No doubt Cersei finds watching her catspaw groom himself in her image an amusing distraction. It's time we did something. If not, your lands, and perhaps the realm, may never recover from this.
Dobra, witajcie z powrotem. Niestety gra mi skraszowała. Czyli twoje ziemia, co z tego...
I agree with you, but this is the Queen we're talking about. Surely our hands are tied when it comes to her.
I understand your fears, but we don't stand alone, Sir Alester. I think it's time I confided in you on certain matters. As you know, my friend, the usurper, claimed the Iron Throne just after your departure, 15 years ago. From that moment on, he never gave a second thought to the people. The Queen took advantage of this and ended up assuming the real power through her numerous schemes. Your father and I quickly realized that no good could come of this monarchy. Nothing like this would ever have happened during the times of the Targaryen rule. Under their aegis, the kingdom was more prosperous, untroubled, and governed in a much fairer way than with Robert Baratheon and his damned Queen Lannister.
The Targaryen dynasty did reign for almost 300 years, but disappeared, along with the whole bloodline 15 years ago.
You are mistaken. The bloodline has not yet come to end. There still remain heirs in the north as well as the east. It would be 1,000 times better if they took the reins of the kingdom. Your father and I were convinced of it. And in time, we came to understand that we weren't the only ones disappointed in the usurper. Many others were of the same opinion. Lords, as well as ordinary men. Gradually, we became a group and realized that by joining forces, we could perhaps bring about change. Our cause continued to spread. Our plans had time to evolve, and today, this group has become a true brotherhood, both powerful and ubiquitous. Sir Alester, I wish for you to join the Brotherhood. We share the same goals. Together, we will avenge the death of your brother. Together, we may be able to save Riverspring by bringing back the Targaryen.
Your cause is just. I accept. I'll join your ranks.
I'm glad to have your understanding. When those in power are corrupt, rebellion is no longer a right. It is a duty. Your father and I have been striving towards this for a long time. It's been an age that we've sought a breach, to bring this power to its knees.
What is your plan?
We'll start with what we've discovered today, and use it to destroy Valar, as well as the Queen's influence. Once the king learns of their conspiring, he will have them executed. This will be the first step in our overthrowing him. His actions will spark a revolt. If the revolt catches on, we'll take this opportunity to rally the people and the various lords of the Seven Kingdoms. While they kill each other, we'll be building strength.
Very well. So let us send ravens throughout the kingdom to spread the news.
Let us not be too hasty, my friend. The Queen has powerful allies. This attack needs to be decisive. If we show our hand too soon, the game will be lost forever. Besides, our goal is not to create anarchy. I still need time to arrange the succession to the throne. In the meantime, let us gather all the evidence we can find to ensure the widest support possible. What we have now is gilt-edged information, but it lacks the substance it needs to really drive the point home at the moment of revelation.
Where else do you think we can find further evidence?
Your father and I always believed that the best way to manipulate the situation was to sow discord among the royal couple. Today's discovery is the result of all our hard work. Your father compiled a list detailing all of Valar's abuses of power on behalf of the Queen. He believed that driving a wedge between her and the king was ripe for exploiting.
Father always understood the true nature of Valar.
Reinhard sent me a letter revealing some important findings. He wished to speak to me in person, but he died before he got the chance. I think he wanted me to know about his findings, and that they are still somewhere in Riverspring. You'll recognize the documents I speak of by the Targaryen dragon inscribed along the bottom of each page. They will no doubt be encrypted. The Brotherhood uses its own language in case our documents fall into the wrong hands.
That's good to know.
I must leave the task of finding it up to you. Valar is after a woman who is of great importance to the Brotherhood. I've made the necessary arrangements regarding this matter, and I need to return to Castlewood in order to manage this operation. My stay at King's Landing lasted longer than expected.
I know this woman. Her name is Jane Greystone. I was supposed to help Valar look for her and bring her back to the Queen. Dead.
I see. Know then, that for our Brotherhood, this young girl is perhaps the only solution to the woes of this kingdom. We will speak of this again, once you find your father's documents.
What about Valar?
Don't concern yourself with him. One of my spies has infiltrated his gang. I am told his every move.
Very well. We'll meet again at Castlewood once I get hold of my father's findings. Good luck, my lord.
I wish you luck too, my friend. And don't forget, those documents are of the utmost importance.
Wow, bractwo, co tu się dzieje? Nie, serio, to szok po prostu. Czego się dzisiaj w ogóle dowiedzieliśmy? Ja pierdzielę. Dobra, pójdziemy sobie szybko pod te drzwi i będziemy kończyli ten odcinek. Troszeczkę dłuższy wyszedł, a co? Gra mi tam skraszowała, więc nie mam dokładnego czasu podanego. Ale nieważne, nieważne. Sobie pójdziemy tędy. Czyli teraz... Aha, te dokumenty mamy znaleźć obciążające Valara, tak? No spoko. Leśna warownia. Dobra, zobaczymy jak to się dalej potoczy. Na razie nic takiego nie przychodzi mi do głowy. Co się stało? Co się tu ładuje? Czyżby to był koniec tego rozdziału? No dobra, to czekamy. Ale mam brudny monitor. Ja pierdzielę. Trzeba będzie go umyć, czy coś tam. No. Czy się pojawi rozdział 9? Tak czy nie? Dalej. Dalej ludzie nie chcą oglądać czarnego ekranu. Przynajmniej tak mi się wydaje. Że nie chcecie. A może chcecie? To oglądamy razem. Dobra. Także ja tu albo nie pożegnam się, albo zrobię cięcie. Dobra, także pożegnam się z wami. Zobaczymy co będzie w następnym odcinku Gry o Tron. Teraz troszeczkę jest tak... Te intrygi, te zdrady, to wszystko już tak czuć, więc jest ok. Ja to lubię, nie wiem jak wy. Także do zobaczenia w następnym odcinku. Trzymajcie się, cześć!